All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders, GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to our younger brothers. And peace and blessing, salutation to the whole lake out there pushing this word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful lake, the believers, the listeners whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bashem Shai. All right. And what I want to go into, is being nation minded. Because one thing in this ministry, as we learn and mature in the faith, we understand, all right, the concept of being nation minded. And that was a concept, that we never, you know, um, that was never instilled in us coming up. Babylon, teaches individualism. It teaches, being selfish. Okay, it teaches you to be, self-absorbed. What they say, narcissistic. Okay, if brother can put that definition on the comment board, narcissistic, a narcissist. All right, if I'm saying it right. But that's the energy that this society pushes. Okay, that's why society is full of people filming themselves, taking pictures of themselves, filming themselves. Okay, going live, talking about themselves, talking about their opinions, and where they at and what they eating, and it's a very self-absorbed society. But that's completely opposite. All right, when you go into the east, especially when you go into the ways of Israel, man, the way that the Lord intended us to be. Okay, we're supposed to be a people that's nation minded. Okay, that's always thinking about the improvement of the nation, you know, and our people have fell far from that, man, especially here in America. Now, I want to get some examples, okay, real quick, because our forefathers, they was always thinking about the generation to come, okay, and you see when no one is thinking about the generation to come, each generation get worse and worse, okay. Now, when you go, all right, to the book of, this the prologue to the book of Sirach, all right, or Ecclesiasticus, all right, in the Apocrypha. It said the prologue of the wisdom of Joshua, the son of Sirach, whereas many and great things have been delivered unto us by the law and the prophets, and by others that have followed their steps, for the which things Israel ought to be commended for learning and wisdom, and wherefore not only the readers must needs become skillful themselves, but also they that desire to learn be able to profit them which are without, both by speaking and writing. Okay? So when you go into, all right, the book of Sirach, it's pretty much a guidance dealing with day to day. There's a lot of knowledge in that book, and our forefathers, they put it together because you had the man, all right, Joshua, or in the Hebrew, Yahweh Shai, okay, but just for the separation's sake, Joshua. Then he had a son named Sirach, and then he had a son, okay, named Joshua as well, okay, and there was 3 generations of knowledge of Hebrew men going into the scriptures and putting things together, okay, putting together notes, because when you read, all right, the book of Sirach, it's pretty much like a mixture of the history. It's pretty much like a summary of the whole Tanakh, because it goes into the history, of our forefathers. You get towards the back, it talks about, you know, um, it talks about Jacob, David, Solomon, you know. It talks about, our forefathers that, had great legacies, man. Then it goes into, wise saying like Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, like it's a mixture, of the writings, of the Old Testament, and it's pretty much, all right, summarized, into a book of wisdom, and you can tell it was inspired by Yahweh Bashem Shai, but there's 3 generations of wisdom, okay, and they put it together just so we can have something, all right, to go by, because to those that are without, because The Book of Sirach was pretty much written by Israelites that was in Egypt. Okay, so he was pretty much putting together a standard for our people to go by. You know, that probably didn't know the whole law, that didn't, wasn't raised up in the way, but he probably he simplified it. When you read the book of Sirach, he simplified in a way that will make sense, okay, to our people that probably wasn't brought up in that way, man. Okay, and it gives us the history, catch you up on the history of things that was going on. Okay. This Book of Sirach is a game changer when you start applying, those things written. Okay, but it was men that was thinking nation minded. Okay, they knew that this wisdom would benefit the nation to go through, the Old Testament, put these writings together. Okay, and it would be beneficial to the nation, man. That was their way of thinking. Okay, but now you have the exact opposite, man. Okay, you have our people that get millions of dollars, okay, and blow it in one lifetime. The generation after is through. Okay, the generation after be through, and they're just on the carnal level. Cause Jake ain't got no knowledge to pass down except Christianity. Okay, Easter egg, nigga paint Easter eggs. Okay, but showing you that when the nation is not nation minded and not thinking about fear be on brothers to do these lessons for sake of the nation, man. Okay, we're not here for clout. That's why we don't do none of the extra things, man. Okay, we're not here to say, because you gotta think our people are already, all right, in harsh conditions, man. Okay, we're not here pressing you for money. We're not here to be a burden to anybody, man. Like we'll go to work every day, man. That don't matter. We work extra if we need to. Okay, but the thing is getting this word out so to edify the body, man, because that's thinking nation minded, man. Okay. Um, let's get another example. Okay. Let's go back to let's get one out of Proverbs and then we'll get another account. Okay. I think it's Proverbs 13 and 22. All right. It says a good man, this Proverbs 13 and 22 says a good man leaveth an inheritance to his children's children, and the wealth of the sinner is laid up, okay, for the just. Okay. So a good man leaving an inheritance to his children's children. There's 2 generations down. Okay, showing that what our forefathers are always thinking about the next generation, man. Generations to come. Even what Jacob did, he did that thinking about generation to come. When he supplanted Esau for the birthright and the blessing, he did that thinking about generations to come, man. Okay, that was a power move. That was a power generation move, man. Cause guess what? We are a generation of Jacob that's benefiting off a move that Jacob did over 4,000 years ago, man. Jacob put a play together, man. All right, for us in this time, man. He was thinking about us in this time, man. And Yahweh Shah came and confirmed that, man, through his sacrifice. He was thinking about us in this time, man. You see, this is what this thing is about. Okay, that's why all this individualism. Jake trying to be a celebrity Israelite. You know, all on the flyer. Jake all on the flyer. Like he's just a platinum selling artist. The Hellcat. Which ain't nothing wrong with having. It's just a damn car, man. But when you try to, make when you try to, all right, become an individual in this thing and make the truth center around you, man, that's off, man. Okay, we are all part, of something bigger, man. Okay, now let's get this account here. I want to get this. All right, when you go to 1 Samuel, now let's get 1 Samuel 17 chapter. Now we're gonna go to the mindset David had, man. Hey, because we're gonna go to the challenge that was issued by Goliath. We gotta understand what was at stake. This is 1 Samuel chapter 17, verse 1. It says, now the Philistines gathered together their armies to battle, and were gathered together as Shaku which belongeth to Judah, and pitched between Shakoo and Azekah in Ephraim's Dummit. And Saul and the men of Israel were gathered together and pitched by the valley of Lah, and set the battle in array against the Philistines. And the Philistines stood on a mountain on the one side, and Israel stood on the mountain on the other side, and there was a valley between them. So you had Israel on one side of the mountain, the armies of Israel, then you had the armies of the Philistines on the other side, and there was a valley that was separated. Okay, it says verse 4, and it says, and there went out a champion out of the camp of the Philistine named Goliath of Gath, whose height was 6 cubits and a span, and he had a helmet of brass upon his head, and he had on with a coat, and he was on with a coat of maul, and the weight of the coat was 5,000 shekels of brass, and he had greaves of greaves of brass upon his legs, target of brass between his shoulders, and the staff of his spear was like a weaver's beam, and his spear's head weighed 600 shekels of iron, and one, bearing a shield went before him, and he stood and cried unto the armies of Israel, and said unto them, why are you come out to set your battle in array? Am not I, a Philistine, and you servants to Saul, calls you a man, calls you a man for you, choose you a man for you, and let him come down to me. If he be able to fight with me and kill me, then we will be your servants. But if I prevail against him and kill him, then shall ye be our servants and serve us. Okay? So the challenge that Goliath out there, man, he said, look, if one of your men, one of you Israelite men is able to kill me, we'll be your servants. Okay? But if I kill your champion, whoever you choose, then y'all have to be our servants, man. So the whole nation was on the line. When King David stepped out there, that's what was on on the line, man. That was it. That was what was at stake, man. Okay, but you seen how, hey, you seen how, hey, how that young lion did under pressure, man. Okay, the best rookie season ever, man. You saw how a young lion did under pressure, man. Because the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shah was on him. But David was thinking nation-minded, man. Okay, look, we gonna kill this nigga, man. We can't go into captivity to these Philistines, man. I'm gonna kill this nigga here, man. But he was thinking nation-minded for everybody, man. Okay, and Esau has taught, Jake to be so goddamn petty, man. That's why Jake can't build, because everybody is so goddamn petty, man. You got it's niggas at work that they look at each other all day to make sure that they ain't doing more than what the other one doing, man. It's niggas that watch each other to make sure that they not doing one piece of work more than the other, man. I'm looking at niggas, man. I'm like, man, this is good grief, man. But niggas have failed so far away from being nation-minded, man. All right, but King David, he did that thinking about the nation, man. All right, even when Samson, okay, when Samson, did what he did, man, to kill them Philistines, man. Okay, because why? The Philistines was a rivalry of Israel, man. Okay, them dust ass Hamites, man. Okay, and he said, fuck it, I'd die, but I'm finna take a lot of you Philistines with me, man. Because he was thinking about what? The nation, man. Okay, he was selfless. Let's put that definition up, selfless, man. And I'm gonna get that definition for narcissistic. Okay. The word narcissistic, it says having an excessive, this from the brother Yashar, tribe of Judah. It says having an excessive or erotic interest in oneself and one's physical appearance, man. And that's why they go get the surgeries. Okay. Say Queen Elizabeth, she out of there. All right. And she wasn't running the goddamn thing anyway, man. Okay. So through. All right. This is the brother Bayan Yasha Allah. It says selfless. It says is the definition. It says concerned. All right. Selfless, concerned more with the needs and wishes. All right, of the others than with one's own. All right. Unselfish, concerned more with the needs and wishes of other than one's own. Unselfish. Okay. Concerned with the needs of other more than one's own. Okay, and that's the energy that our forefathers would come in. They would be selfless, even our foremothers. Okay, when Sarah gave, Hagar to Abraham for a wife, okay, she was thinking about, okay, her people, man. She wanted Abraham to become a great house. She was thinking about her husband. She wasn't thinking about her concerns. Okay, and then women didn't have the, those emotions like today. This lifetime energy that women have now. That how could you? I thought you loved me. That lifetime movie. That old drama. You know, especially women that had husbands of substance. Man, they wanted they wanted their they wanted their husband's house to become great. Okay, because they know that there was another great house in Israel. Okay, a man looking at an Israelite man, why would you? Adultery is an attack against your own nation. You're gonna ruin someone's house. Adultery will ruin somebody's house, man. Okay, that destroys that act of adultery, because now the kids have to live with their shame that their mother was adultery. She got put to death for being adultery. Okay, you polluted. Okay, a vessel that man was utilizing to what, for his house, which for the nation. You see, that's why adultery was punishable through death, man. That's a attack on your own nation, man. Okay. See, the law makes sense when you think nation-minded. See, the reason why Christians and people, all right, in the West have such a major problem about the law is because everyone's thinking about self. Because they want to eat what feels good to them. They nigga want to get their hairline, okay? So so he can take selfies and can be attractive to Eve, okay? Nigga wanna whatever, Jake wanna line the beard up or cut the beard to be cute for Eve. He thinking about himself, not about, okay, the nation. Okay? He's not thinking about the nation. The women of today don't think about the nation. Hell, they Eve sending the seed right back to the spiritual realm. The spirit be down here for 3 weeks. Eve sending it right back. The spirit, when the spirit, cause egg and that sperm hit, the Most High put the spirit in that, man. Eve, the spirit here for 3 weeks, and Eve sent it right back, man. A turnaround, round trip. And you must get a round trip in the womb of Eve, man. Okay, because why? They don't think about the nation. Okay, you think that these NFL, the wives of these NFL owners and NBA owners, and these Edomites making 400, 500,000, a year. You think their wives is aborting their children? Okay, the Moabites. You think their wives are aborting their children? No, it's only amongst us that is a plague, man. Now other nations do it. Okay, other nations do it, man. But it's normal. Okay, amongst us, man. All right. So let's go from there, because you have to understand, Yahweh Shai, he had that mindset of self as nation minded, man. That's why when let's get this account. This is Matthew 20:26. All right. This is Matthew 26 and 38. It says, Then said he unto them, My soul is exceeding sorrowful, even unto death. Tarry ye here, and watch with me. And he went a little further, and fell on his face, and prayed, saying, O my Father, if it be possible, let this cup pass from me. Nevertheless, not as I will, but as thou wilt. Okay? So he was asking for another way. Okay? Because he knew he had to be crucified. You know, you got to remember, he's coming up in the Roman Empire. So Yahweh Shai, they're seeing crucifixion like that was normal. Okay, the Romans would crucify Jake just for a sacrifice to their gods, man, and that was a form of punishment, man. So you got to understand, Yahweh Shai is seeing people being crucified, and he know this is destination, man. This is the end game, you know. So when he gets to that point the night before, he like, shit. You can imagine, you get the news, you know, we gonna get crucified tomorrow. You gonna stop blinking, you know. You gonna be looking, you know, you through. All right, one of the accounts in Luke, you say like Yahweh Shai had stopped. I mean, he had started sweating blood, man. You see, but then he came to the point where like, shit, the nation. You see, he started thinking about the nation. All his brothers, okay, that was gonna be able to sit on thrones based on what he was finna do. Okay, all his people that was gonna have an eternal kingdom based off what he was finna do. So that's got him over the edge, man. Okay, he wasn't thinking about himself. All right, and it says, and read on. It said he went away again the second time, prayed, saying, "O my Father, if this cup may not pass away from me, except I drink it, thy will be done." You know, so he knew he had to go through with it, man. Okay, that's why when you go to it, it's gonna tell you. You know where we going. Hebrew 12, man. Okay, Hebrew 12, man. Cause we gonna be in similar situations, man. It's gonna be like, fuck it. You know, I gotta get beheaded. My brother's finna be in power. How shot, big bro coming back. You know, say it is what it is. Let's get it. You know, you ain't cut the cord yet. You know, this is Hebrews 12 and 2. It said, looking unto Yahweh, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross. And what was the joy set before him, man? The nation was gonna be good, man. The joy set before him, he endured the cross. Okay, okay, I gotta get crucified. Shit. You know, come on, in the flesh. Like they ain't no, you just walk up, you know. But hey, when he realized that that's the only way, when the Most High didn't answer him, you know, he said that's why he didn't talk to Pilate, because he knew what it was, man. He ain't had no reason to justify himself. He, you know, thou sayest, you know, he just trying to just get it, man. Thou sayest, man. Come on with the shit, man. You know. This is Hebrews 12 and 2. It said, looking unto Yahweh Shai, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is set down at the right hand of the throne of the Most High. All right? So he's set back down at the right hand in glory with the mission accomplished. Okay? Now he's sitting at the right hand, but the mission is accomplished, man. All right? And he prayed, okay, for us as well, man. When you go to the end of St. John, all right, chapter 17, okay? All right, this is St. John 17 and 20 said, neither pray I for these alone, but for them also which shall believe on me through their word, that they all may be one, as thou, Father, art in me. You know, so he didn't pray only for the disciples, he prayed for those that believe, all right, on the disciples, which became apostles, okay, and prophets through the word. Okay, he prayed for the whole elect, man. That's how you know the joy that was set before him. He's praying for this, so this was part of his joy, man. Okay, and it says that the world may believe that thou hast sent me, and that's the world of Israel, the elect, all right, of that world. And the glory which thou gavest me, I have given them, that they may be one, even as we are one. I and them, and thou and me, that they may be perfect in one, and that the world may know that thou hast sent me and hast loved them as thou hast loved me. Father, I will that they also see Yahweh Shai is making a request, man. You see this? Yahweh Shai is making a personal request, man. Yahweh Shai really investing into us, man. You know? How could we betray our king, man? A nigga that left the truth, man. You know, you gonna betray your king, man, after Yahweh Shai did this, man. You know that's why it's gonna that's why Jake that did, they're gonna get beat with many stripes, man. And it's a scary thing because hey, it's all we all at the mercy of Yahweh Bashim Al Shai, man. You know? But having that perspective, like you know, death, if it's death, fuck it. You know? She leave, the wife leave, fuck it. You know, I ain't gonna betray my king for nobody, man. Or nothing, man. You know? $150,000 salary, okay? You know, it is what it is, man. Okay? Because if well, I say when believers start being put to death, start being beheaded for the testimony of Howard Shai, best believe, man, big bro on deck, man. You know he he finna slide, man. He finna pull up. So it is what it is, man. Okay, said Father, I will that they also, whom thou hast given me, be with me where I am, that they may behold my glory, which thou hast given me, for thou lovest me before the foundation of the world. Okay, he said, look, I want them with me. And he talking about in status, man. I want them to be kings with me. You know, I want them to have powers like me. You know, of course, Yahweh Shai is going to, he got the portion, okay, of the Heavenly Father. Okay, he had the greatest portion because he's the firstborn. All right, and the firstborn, you know, gets double the portion of what everyone else get. Okay, but he did that. All right, he wanted us to have what he got, man. Okay, so you know, our forefathers always had a mindset, you know, of thinking, okay, about generations on down, man. Okay, hey, we like I say, Jacob made a play for us to get the birthright, and that's finna play out now. Okay, and yeah, Queen Elizabeth dead, cause see, this the fall of an empire, man. All right, Esau is done. And it's done. Okay, that just you know that this whole all right, we coming for you, boy. You know, you Edomites, you get ready, man. We we come for that throne, man. That throne of the earth, we want that, man. If a nigga ain't talking about that, man, he ain't talking about nothing, man. You know, so Lord will you brothers and you sisters will edify to the next time I say Shalom. Call me out Shalom, Bible Ball, DTA soon. Shalom. But young, we coming, man. Y'all quiet, you know. All you brothers, man. We coming, man. The Quam, all right. Via Spirit 144. You know, all you brothers, GMS, Yasha Allah. All right, Paris Simpe, GMS pray always. All right, hopeful elect, Israelites seeking salvation, GMS in his likeness, man. All you brothers, man. Yashima, tribe of Judah. Okay, and you sisters just hold on, man. We gonna be good, man. We gonna be good. It's all about Big Bro, man. When Big Bro pull up, everything stop, man. You know, Shalom.